Hello, beautiful beings of light. My name is Christina, and I am the quantum healing coach. I am an oracle, and I am able to see directly into the energies, into the future, into the past, into everything that's going on. And I offer energy updates normally on IG. However, I am now beginning to offer them on YouTube as well. If you'd like to visit my IG page, it is also the Quantum Healing Coach. So today, you might be feeling very, very disheveled, is specifically the word that I'm hearing, and it's with good reason. This week marks the beginning of some very transformative changes for all of you. And while I know it might be uncomfortable right now, it is important to recognize and realize that this is happening for you and not to you. Many of you probably remember the big solar eclipse we had back in April. And while the people aren't really talking about it anymore, it's important to remember that that was the beginning of this transition. So whatever you were possibly experiencing leading up until the eclipse, meaning February and March going into April, you are probably still working through that now, or it might be recycling for you, meaning coming back up, revisiting you, whether it be in your thoughts, in your body, in your external reality. And the reason why is because you are being reborn. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Your soul is birthing through your body right now. That is how New Earth is born. I know there's a lot of BS floating around out there that we are going to click into New Earth and it's very, very simple. But the truth is, it is very much a physiological, meaning a physical process that can cause a lot of discomfort within the body and within the mind. And that's what you might be feeling right now. And I want to offer you some guidance, some tips as to what you might be feeling, what you can do about it, and how you can transcend this a little easier for yourself if you have the time to stick around. So this particular week marks specific planetary alignments. I don't really get into astrology. Like I said, I specifically talk directly to the energies. However, I do know that it has to do with the astrological forecast. So for those of you who are into astrology and like to follow it and pay more deeply attention to it, I would invite you to check out the astrological forecast and also look at your transits, meaning what's coming up for you. I'm going to give you the breakdown of the energies and what's happening inside of you and what's happening in your mind and why this is happening. Right now, the energies that are coming in are working very hard to help you rid yourself, clear yourself of any and all programs, belief systems, behavioral patterns, anything within you that has been keeping you in looping states of life, staying in those bad relationships, even though you don't want them, not setting those boundaries, even though you know you should, staying in that job, even though you know deep down there's something better, maybe not moving when you want to move, whatever it is for you. These energies right now are coming in to really give you a kick in the butt to get those programs out of your body so that you can imbue, meaning integrate your soul into your body, because your soul is working very hard to speak to you, but the soul whispers. And that's the hard part, is a lot of us are so used to hearing things and wanting to hear things so loudly. We like direction. We like to know what to do, when to do it, how to do it, etc. We've been programmed to be that way. But right now, the universe, your soul, God, creator, whatever words you're comfortable with, are all saying no more. It is up for you to become the creator of your own reality. And in order to do that, you must build a trusting relationship with your higher self, with God's source creator, with the universe. Again, whatever words you're comfortable with, whether you focus on the star seeds, the light workers, whether you're a Christian, whatever it is, it's all energy. And it all comes from the one true source of everything. It's us who put it into categories. So if it serves you in whatever way, eliminate the categories and focus on the energy, and know that the energy of who you truly are is working to come through you right now. And what that's going to lead to physically are specific symptoms I have been shown from the top of the head right down to about your hip area, just below your stomach. And the reason why is with good reason. We know these are the these are our chakras, right? Many of you probably know your chakras. You have your third eye chakra, helps you see clearly, not just with psychic abilities, but see clearly in life. Your throat chakra helps you speak your truth. Your heart chakra helps you imbued and infused with love and follow your heart and really allow yourself to take love in and let love flow out of you. Your solar plexus chakra is where your soul puts the energy of you into this world. It's where you really connect with your life. And your sacral chakra, which is just below that in your womb center, whether you're a man or a woman, you have a sacral chakra and an energetic womb center. That is your creation center. That is where things are born through you. That's the energy that comes in to help you be born into this, help your ideas be born into this reality. So right now, all of these chakras have been taking on massive amounts of energy from the sun. Many of us know we're having all of these wild solar flares. And in fact, lately, the sun has been pulsing every 4 seconds. If you can get a welding mask where you're able to look at light, where you're able to dim the light, you'll be able to look directly at the sun and see that it's changing. And every 4 seconds, it's letting out this pulse of energy on top of the energies that we're receiving from the solar flares. And some of you who might be aware of the solar flare activity and how it all works might know that we had a huge influx in proton energies just this past weekend. It was very, very high. And the proton particles are the ones who they hold more density. So when they're raining down on us, even though we can't feel them physically or see them with our eye, they literally are raining and imbuing into our energy fields. And as it circulates and works its way into the energy field, our nervous system has to take it on. Our nervous system imbues it into our body, helps the body bring it into the endocrine system. The endocrine system is what basically regulates your body, and then the endocrine system gives your body new instructions. So your body has been receiving a new set of instructions, a new energetic blueprint, if you will. And that's what you are feeling being purged, meaning what was in you as your old blueprint from here to here is being purged so that you can receive new ways. And this is cyclical, meaning it goes through a regenerative process. It's not just once, but we do go through heightened states of it. So right now, you are regenerating cells at a massive rate in your entire body. But the way it's working, the way the energies that are working, and this has to do with Mother Gaia, because I was shown a vision from Mother Gaia. I also connect with her and I'm able to have conversations with her, and her energy field is directly connected to ours. Mother Gaia has decided, and many of us are aware of this from prophecies, from just being able to see it in our reality. Mother Gaia has decided no more. It's time for her to shift. And as she shifts who she is, we, being the expression of her consciousness through our body, have to shift who we are to match her, right? So it's all connected. And what's happening is these specific chakras, your third eye, what allows you to see, what allows you to speak your truth, what helps you focus on love, what you really desire, what helps you express who you are in this life and connect with your life and what you're creating, are changing. Because up until now, you have been living through, whether you realize it or not, programs. That's what keeps you going to that job you don't like. That's what keeps you in that relationship, even though deep down you're not really happy. That's what keeps you on that hamster wheel of life, even though you know there's something better. And I know you know there's something better. We all do. So many of us have had this percolating feeling inside of us most of our lives, and we know there's something better, but we just don't know what it is or where it is. And I'm here to tell you that it's you. It's you. It's you allowing yourself to live through your heart, allowing yourself to see your deeper truths with unconditional love for yourself and all of those around you, allowing yourself to speak your truth, even when it's hard, allowing yourself to connect with what you truly desire, even if that means leaving that marriage or leaving whatever it is you're doing right now. It's allowing yourself to be courageous enough to connect with what you truly desire, allowing yourself to live your life through the truth of who you are, letting the energies guide you, letting your soul guide you and connect with what it is that you want to experience, and allowing yourself to focus on the creations. that you want to bring into this world with what you can see, speak, feel, and choose to connect to. That is what's happening for you. So as the cells in this portion of your body specifically are taking on this excess amount of energy, because this is the focal point of where the energies are affecting us right now, you're going to be having physical symptoms. You could be having headache. Specifically, I'm seeing lots of heartburn and just this uncomfortable feeling right here. You might have a little bit of a loss of your voice, but more than that, it's like this burning feeling. And it's because your desires, what you truly love, is beginning to bubble up and you can't deny it anymore. You might be having some tightness in your chest because your heart is expanding. You might be having some very upset stomach. Specifically, I'm seeing lots of constipation, bloating, and maybe even still a sense of being hungry while you are feeling bloated and constipated. And that is because your soul is imbuing with your body. So your soul is craving energy to feed it, but your body is saying, I can't take in anything. I can't take in anything right now because I'm too busy trying to get rid of the old. So that's what's happening. And that's everything that's going on inside of your body. And it's a beautiful, beautiful process. I am seeing this is going to last through this week, although I'm seeing that specifically today into Wednesday and Thursday will be the most intense physically. And then from there, it's going to be mostly the emotional process. And you might already be feeling that. And I'm going to touch on at the end on how you can navigate all of this a little bit easier. The emotional process will feel like looping patterns, looping thoughts. You might even be seeing things in a new way, but then you go back to the old way of, well, what about this? Well, but I want this, but what about this? You might be finding yourself having these internal conversations, very, very vivid dreams, very, very clear, as if you know you're supposed to move on to something. You know you're supposed to accept something on a much bigger and grander level. You know you're supposed to be more trusting of the universe, be more trusting of your heart, but you're not sure what that means. And so it's creating this looping pattern of, okay, well, where am I not trusting? But I thought I was trusting, but where am I not trusting? And these types of looping thoughts in any way can be going on for you right now. I want to leave this relationship. I don't know if it's safe. I want to get out of this job. What if I don't find another one? This is the looping patterns, the looping thoughts that you might find yourself in. Starting today, could have started this past weekend, and then it will lead into the coming weeks. And I just want to, again, connect the dot back to the solar eclipse, because the solar eclipse was very significant. That is when the light won. Literally, the light won, but it won up in the astral plane. It can take 6 to 9 months for anything on the astral to fully imbue itself into the physical, meaning to materialize into what we can see within our physical plane with our eyes. And that is for the big stuff. For the little stuff, it could take a little bit longer. This is what you could consider manifestation. It all works by your belief system. Because the truth is, the way manifestation works, the way the universe, when we believe it, we see it. And I don't just mean some cockamamie woohoo spiritual talk. I'm talking for real. Your eyes actually shift, because as these energies come in to support you in your new belief system, and you allow yourself to let the old belief system go, your body begins to change on a molecular level. And you go through a series of cellular regeneration, like I talked about earlier, all leading up to your brain and then your eyes. There's a little lens behind your eyes. And as your belief system changes from the intake of these energies and the letting go of the old, this lens begins to shift and change, much like you would see like a kaleidoscope when you were a child. If you ever played with a kaleidoscope and everything looked completely different, that is how manifestation actually works. That is how it all works. That is why you experience what you believe. If you believe it's a bad day, it's going to be a bad day. If you believe it's a good day, it's going to be a good day. Now, it's important to recognize too, if we are in any sort of inner conflict, then that inner conflict is going to be reflecting back to us as well. But ultimately, right now, it's about working through that inner conflict. Like I said, loving yourself so much so that you are willing to see where you need to change with unconditional love. Loving yourself so much so that you say, I am worthy of more than this. and I know I can do more. I'm going to allow myself to trust who I am. I'm going to allow myself to trust that inner voice, to trust that guidance that I've always had. And I'm going to allow myself to move into a brighter and more beautiful future, even if that means walking away from things that I thought were serving me. That means allowing yourself to recognize the programs within yourself, much like if you were to sit and have a conversation with a best friend and they were to say to you, I don't know why I can't get out of this abusive relationship. I know he's awful to me, but I don't know what to do. And you can see so clearly what they need to do, but they're so stuck in it and they're afraid. They're afraid to leave him because they don't truly love themselves and trust themselves, because love and trust are connected, to leave that situation and welcome new opportunities, even if they don't know what's there. That's what I mean. It's about being that best friend to yourself, about seeing what you need to see and allowing yourself to follow the guidance of it. And that is key right now. So now we'll break down a little bit of how you can support yourself, and super simple ways when it comes to supporting the body. Obviously, stay hydrated, electrolytes, all of that. But I was also shown getting out into nature right now is key. Getting those electrons on your body. When you're physically touching nature, you are literally taking in electrons that will help stabilize your atomic structure, so that as you go through this process, it won't feel so uncomfortable. Allowing yourself to pay attention to your appetite needs. You might be needing to eat less. You might be needing to eat a little bit more. Always eating an alkaline diet right now is important. And I don't mean anything crazy. I just mean stay away from anything that's going to cause you to have more acid. Try to eat more clean fruits, vegetables, clean meats, that kind of thing. And even if you do eat meat, you might go through a phase where eating meat is just not going to feel good, and that's okay. Your body is changing. Your needs are going to evolve through all of this as your body is evolving. That is how all of this works. Allowing yourself to get in light exercise. Don't do anything too strenuous. Your body is already working out on a cellular level. So it's important to recognize that your body doesn't really need a lot of exercise right now. Tapping, and I'm going to tap on my throat right now and say that it is safe for me to speak my truth. You see how my voice just shifted? So because I'm still getting used to being on videos, I sometimes get a little bit nervous and I have to work through the energies myself. So just tapping on whatever area of the body is bothering you, it is safe for me to speak my truth. It is safe for me to see what I need to see. It is safe for me to love what I love. It is safe for me to be the truth of who I am. It is safe for me to create through that of which I am. Allowing yourself to connect with your body and shift past it, allowing yourself to have a little bit of fun with this, like I just did. It is safe for me to speak my truth. If this was me a year ago and I started to have my voice falter on a video like this, I would not have been able to work through that. But now I'm like, whatever, listen, I have faced the deepest demons that I have thought I could have in the last year. And I just have to laugh at it all at this point in a loving way, of course, and say, you know what? So what? I know everybody who's seeing this video is going to be going through something as well. That's what we're here to do. And I want to remind you, most of all, you are a soul. You are not a body. This body is your vehicle in this life, but you are a soul having an experience in a body. You are just one, and I don't mean just as in anything small, but I mean you are just one expression of the one true all that is everything, God, source, creator, the universe, whatever words you're comfortable with. And your energy right now is working to express through that of which you are. And the more you can allow yourself to recognize any inner conflicts that you might have going on and get to the truth of them for yourself, the more you can support your body as you go through this process and love yourself no matter what. No matter what, the easier it's going to be. And I promise you, you are beautiful. Those things that you want are worthy of coming into fruition. So focus on them. Allow your heart to sing. Sit and daydream right now and focus on the truth of which you want to experience in this world, because God, source, creator, experiences life through you. So when you feel those heartstrings, something pulling on your heart that you know that you want, that is your higher self saying, come over here, I want to do this. So follow it, follow it. Let the conflicts fall to the side. Let those voices just become a muffled hush in the background and stop paying attention to them. Tap your way through them if you need to. And always know that you are worth it. You are worth it. You are a light that is just beginning to shine as brightly as possible. And this world needs your light. So keep shining, light warriors. Keep shining, light workers, star seeds, Christians, any and all people who might see this. Know that you are needed in this world right now. Your truth is needed in this world right now more than anything. We all came here knowing we were going to shift something in this reality. What we didn't realize is that we were going to shift it from the inside out through it being birthed through us. And that is exactly what's happening for you right now. So focus on your love, focus on your light, and know that you are loved. Bye.